By historic standards, inflation is not at its highest, but it has become more of a prevalent issue in 2023 than it was in 2016-17. The head of research at Cirrus Capital, Robert McGregor, believes this is because inflation this time around affected lower income households.
Income households disproportionately spend far more of their income on food, right, than more wealthy households. And where have we been seeing inflation? As I was showing you now, food and non-alcoholic beverages was one of the key drivers of inflation. And so that's why we unfortunately live in a society where there is a lot of inequality, a lot of poverty. And so where you do have food inflation, obviously you're going to see it's going to hit these households a lot harder.
McGregor says that inflation in 2016 was roundabout at the same level, but because it only affected rent, it was an isolated problem.
Right, I mean, we were living through also fairly high inflation in the 2016-17 era. I don't seem to recall as much of a concern about it then as I'm seeing now. Maybe I'm just giving away my age. But you can see historically we've had actually much higher inflation than what we're seeing now.
This McGregor describes as an issue because inflation touched on daily needs as opposed to something that can be substituted in the moment. The economist stressed that, seeing as majority of the people live in low-income households, inflation has now become an issue amongst the masses. Donald Karisep, NBC News, Windhoek.